Oh, I knew it was gonna do that. Damn it.
Oh, hey everybody.
Yeah, keep the music going. That way I'll just keep ignoring that we're alive, you know. We're not live. What are you talking about? What's up, gentlemen? How are we doing tonight?
Oh, busy. Where everybody's busy.
Yeah, you can say make it in just at the last second. Yeah.
Everybody's busy.
Not too bad. Not too bad. We pushed the show back a half an hour and somehow still ended up being 4 minutes late.
We needed all 4 of those, maybe 5.
Look, and I can say for a fact this time it wasn't my fault. Normally it is. I totally accept that, but tonight it was not my fault.
Correct.
And Lobster's still in first.
We can still blame you though.
Yeah, you can still blame me. I mean, if that's
I'm still wearing my
makes everybody feel better.
I know. I was going to make sure that we can see if we're driving down the road, we don't hit you. You're in a heavy traffic area there, in your basement. Yeah, you get your.
Strips
on.
I got my high vis on. Yeah.
The Moose Knuckle snack bar is under construction.
Yeah, always. It's can never seem to build up enough snacks to actually be a full bar. Go figure.
Need more subs.
It's always gone.
Need more biddies.
Love biddies. Okay.
Well, welcome, chat, to Beyond the Streams with THF episode. English is so hard. THF episode 6. Is this exclusively on Twitch? No, it's on the THF Hub Facebook page as well. But might as well just be exclusive.
It is? Who's on Facebook?
I don't know. Are there people? Hi, everybody on Facebook.
Hi, Facebook people. I keep my Facebook mainly for Marketplace.
Oh, really?
If I'm being honest, yeah.
Well, I use the hell out of it, but it doesn't get the traffic. It doesn't get the traffic that it used to back in the day when I used to stream there. Like ever since I made Twitch kind of more my primary home for streaming, the Facebook page just died.
Gotcha, Bucky.
Took a nosedive. So
it's like they knew and they were like, "Oh well, F you."
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Like even I've noticed weird stuff. Like even my reels don't get a whole lot of reach. Now I have a little bit a slightly different situation too, though, because I have my personal profile is also tied to my CBD store page, and CBD is down on by Facebook.
Yeah, and that could be it too.
Yeah, and so
but you don't have a real far reach, is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't have a far reach. I don't have and it doesn't get a lot of my stuff doesn't get any reach. Like I can't run ads on any of my pages, you know, that kind of stuff. I feel like it's basically like I'm shadow banned on all of it, even though
Amber,
you know, my gaming pages don't have anything to do with CBD.
Hi, Hash Brown.
But I feel like this is all good talk for episode 1. We were talking about streaming platforms.
Is this a retro stream from like 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago?
Yeah. It's lag.
We're getting back into it. We're lagging. Yeah, you're Amber now. Hash Brown is no more.
Oh no.
You gotta learn another name. Fuck.
What's up, everybody? Well, tonight we are talking about the Mandela Effect. This is interesting because I heard about the Mandela Effect a while back. Like I've known what it was. I knew, you know, the phrase was coined back in like 2009. This person, Fiona Broom, I don't know who she is, but apparently she was having some kind of conference or whatever, and anyway, long story short, you know, it was named after the former South African president Nelson Mandela, and for some reason, a lot of people thought that he died in 1980 when he was in prison in South Africa, and we know that that's not the case because he actually didn't die until 2019, or I mean, no, 2013. So it's like, why does so many people think that he died in 1980? I don't, you know,
and really actually think it.
Yeah,
like it's a common thought. A lot of people think that that's when he died, but hell, he didn't die until 10 years ago.
Clearly, he didn't, because unless he was a clone or something, but that would be weird.
Now we're getting aliens involved again.
Yeah, always.
Are we going to touch all topics of this of our season so far?
Hey, why not? Why not?
It's one of those clip shows when they run out of ideas.
Hey, we'll go ahead. We'll really piss Dabs off, and we'll do our conspiracy theory show tonight.
Oh, no.
That's a
He
conspiracy.
thought Bob Barker was dead, and he just passed last week or the week before.
Yeah, that's true. He just,
you know, it was only days before his 99th birthday, so I guess he got it under $1. Got it under 100 right on the spin.
Yeah,
definitely didn't go over. Oh man,
4 months. My wife just told me 4 months. Sorry,
he was
shy
4
of his.
away.
4 months shy of 100. Yep.
Oh wow,
I saw 4 fingers show up over my monitor there.
You know what's funny? So it came up with this, and I thought about this too. It caught me on it. Moose, you might not know, obviously, because we're talking about U.S. history here, but you guys know who Alexander Hamilton is, right? Wait, Alexander?
Yeah, he's the guy they built that Broadway show on, right?
Was that who was that was about? I never saw it. Hamilton.
Yeah, that's who it is. The guy from back in the Revolutionary days.
Okay. And yeah, it's the guy that's on the $10 bill, right?
Yep.
President of the United States?
Was he? No.
Okay, so apparently that's one of them. That's a Mandela effect. A lot of people think because they learn about him.
He's on the dollar because he's on the money, right?
Yeah, he's on the money. He's a founding father, and you learn about him about the same time that you learn about the U.S. presidents, the early founding, the first several presidents of the U.S. And so I guess it sticks in that part of their brain, lumped in with all that knowledge. Mm-hmm. And so the average person usually says, yeah, he was a U.S. president, founding father. He's on the $10 bill. You know?
Just like Benjamin Franklin's on money too, and he wasn't a president either.
Right. Yeah. So it's just like, it's those false memories that you have, like, or memories that are our brain, like we got gaps in memories or whatever. So our brain just takes it upon itself,
it
like
fills it in, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so
I think that's a lot of it.
Yeah, so it's really funny.
Part of this memory and part of this memory, and there you go.
Right.
So you're hearing his microphone go in and out.
It's like the.
Is it going in and out again?
I think it's. No, I think it's Wakko's. Are you hearing in that for when Wakko's talking?
Is it just me? Notice. I'll pay attention.
Okay. No worries.
And if y'all,
that's much better. Oh, much better. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I probably wasn't positioned right.
No worries.
I was jacking with it in between.
We can still hear you. It was just every once in a while we lose a few words.
Lose a little quieter.
Yeah.
Right.
So back to what we were talking about, how the two ideas kind of make it. I know Jif and Jiffy. What do you remember it as? Jiffy?
Oh, you're still in my thunder. That's one of my graphics.
Was it? Oh God.
Oh man. So sorry. Everybody forget what he just said.
Right.
But hang on, that's not.
Anyway, you got it ready?
Yeah. I can go right into some great examples. These are really gonna blow some people's minds, I think.
Franklin was not a president. He was just one of the founding fathers who signed the Declaration.
So people remember Jiffy, but it was always Jif. It was just Jif peanut butter, and they remember Skippy peanut butter. So in their mind, they put it together as Jiffy.
Oh, so Jiffy, we'll get there a little. Yeah, we'll get there in a little bit. This is this one's like, this is definitely a great example. A lot of people remember.
I never even say their name.
Yeah,
I definitely remember Berenstein, the one on the left there.
Yep.
Like, yeah. My mom used to read these books to me, and I remember her saying "steam." Berenstein Bears, not Berenstein.
Berenstein Bears.
No.
But it definitely is the Berenstain Bears.
I know. My kids have a few of those books, and I was just like, "What the f?"
Glad to hear it, man.
What's going on?
It's like, what? Yeah. And that's not all. Do you guys?
I never knew he had a white leg. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the shows again.
He didn't have a white leg.
His left or his right leg from the knee down is silver.
I don't remember that at all. I always remember.
I don't either.
I remember he's got a red arm in like the newest stuff.
But they haven't explained that yet either, have they?
Was this after he got broken on Empire Strikes Back?
No,
I think and Chewbacca grabbed the wrong leg from another droid.
No, this isn't. This is like from this is originally how he was, apparently. I never noticed it either. I have to go back and check. I definitely need to fact check this.
Somewhere I have VHS.
Thanks for the raid,
original trilogy.
Q coming in with the raid. Let's go.
Thanks, Q.
Appreciate you, big dog. All right, so we want to go fact check this one for sure. But apparently this is legit, right? Here's another one that blew my mind.
I don't remember him having a tail though. Like I don't.
He didn't.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think he had a tail.
I know some people swear he had a tail, and I think they're just putting, monkeys with
monkeys have tails.
But
why doesn't he have a tail?
Maybe he's do all monkeys have tails?
I don't know. I don't know all monkeys.
No tail. You're right. There's no.
Yeah, it's no tail. He has a nubbin.
It's a defect.
I had no idea that Curious George didn't have a tail.
Do I need to go grab my C3PO action figure and see if he has a white leg?
Yeah, you can.
Is that I don't know. Is that
so this one I think this one is easy. Like I think everybody recognizes that it has the O's. Mm-hmm. When you look at the logo, you're like, yeah, duh. But how many people have ever written Froot Loops and you write it fruit? Like it actually, I have it written down here in my notes, and it looks weird with two O's.
Yeah, it does. It's like your brain says you can't write it that way.
Yeah, like it doesn't go that way. And so if you asked me if you didn't show me, if I had no visual, and you said write Froot Loops like the cereal, I would have written it like the left one, the one on the left.
I would too.
Well, that's proper English
spelling,
but that's not how.
Upon writing it, you probably were like, did I spell fruit right? Something it would be off. You'd be like,
it's so weird.
You guys get messed up when you see the words that are like written in a different color than what they are. So like, the word is purple and it's written in red, but it's red. Have you seen that before?
There was a TikTok filter like that, and you had to go to the side of the color that it was, but not what it was written. Like it was hard. It was really hard.
Yeah.
Yep. Your brain's going, you're wrong.
So this one's another branding one too. That a lot of people assume the cornucopia is there for some reason.
Yeah, I had to go check my underwear just to make sure, but
Yeah, a lot of people are like, okay, well, it's got to be the one on the left is an old logo.
That's what I think.
Nope, never. They've never had a cornucopia in their Fruit Loom logo.
I call that. I don't know. That's got to be bullshit.
Those aren't Thanksgiving foods, anyways. That's not even Thanksgiving food.
Yeah.
True, but
doesn't have any.
But what? Like, explain. I love somebody to explain it. Like, why? Why does everybody remember with a cornucopia behind it?
I don't know. It's just one of those things. It kind of gets in. We'll talk about the whys on some of these other ones that I've got a little bit more explanation for. This one is one. I don't know. Somebody just envisioned it that way somewhere, somehow, and yeah, maybe, I don't know, but it caught on. And most people assume when they see the one on the left that, well, okay, well, that's just got to be the old logo. But it's never been the logo. It's never had the cornucopia in there. It's always been just the fruit.
I know image modifications. I know that's a thing, but it's like, why do we have images of you know, like, I know Photoshop exists, so
yeah, these are still, obviously like, somebody recreating what people really have said in their mind.
We need to find a photo of somebody like who's got a tag with it on there.
An old one. Like I said, I went and checked my underwear. It's the one on the right.
Yeah, but
here's the one we were talking about like earlier.
40 years old. Please get new underwear if they are.
Here's the one we were talking about earlier that Moose spoiled for me.
Sorry,
but
I cued us right into this little convo here.
I don't even think we ever ate Jif anyways. No, we had Skippy.
Actually, what is
yes, isn't it Skippy that people are getting confused?
Yes, it was Jif and Skippy, and then they're like, oh, it was Jiffy.
Right? Like, wait, no,
no,
extra crunchy.
See, this one's explained it, so it's crunchy. Like, oh, it makes sense. In my
this
mind,
one makes sense. Yeah, people are just combining
the other
the
ones
two.
Like, we're obviously combining other things, but what are they?
Could be.
We all can't spell.
We're really blowing everybody's mind at this point, right? Here's another one that's pretty interesting that I found. So King Louis, what is it? King Louis the
holding it. I thought it was like sitting on his shoulder.
8th, yes. King Louis the
killed all the wives, right? And that the Broadway show 6 is based off of. Isn't that this guy?
You know a lot about Broadway, way more than me.
Well, only because my daughter wanted to go see it. But I didn't go see it, but my daughters did, yes.
So apparently it's a popular thing to and it's even like been memed or something like that, but to put a turkey leg in his hand. Like people swear up and down that he's been painted with turkey legs in his hand. And no such artwork
you could
exists.
Even hold your arm like that.
Yeah, this is obviously like somebody's envisioning what people think, right? Like, but yeah, you know, he could definitely have a turkey leg in the one on the right, you know.
I gotta get like a fake turkey leg now just so I can like pose with it. It's like a flex, just there's my turkey leg. What up?
Do it.
What
Maybe it's from the medieval fairs that they have, and that's where the turkey legs came from.
Yeah, right. So KitKat.
That's not just an old logo. That's an old logo.
Is never had.
I don't think it had
a dash.
Are all these companies? They're in on it, right? Though, there's like, let's totally fuck with everybody. Quick, delete all the images of the other. No, I don't know. Somewhere.
But it's crazy. It's never had a dash. KitKat has never had a dash.
It doesn't look fake at all, though. With the dash, it looks.
Again,
it looks like it
looks proper. Yeah.
And I saw another one that was just like this too. It's just like Chick-fil-A, right? Most people think it's CHIC-FIL-A. No, it's Chick with a K. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, even I know that. We already have them here.
But it's kind of like that, yeah.
American TV.
But yeah, so yeah, Chick-fil-A, or I mean, KitKat's never had a dash. So the fact that people think that the logo has a dash is another example of the Mandela effect. I think we got some more. Yeah, here's another one.
See, yeah, this one's messing me up too. I don't.
Everybody assumes that it's tunes with the double O tunes because it's cartoons, right?
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. It's Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
It's because of the music, right?
Yeah. Yeah. This one makes sense to me, right? Because it makes sense. Like, okay, well, it's cartoons, it's tunes, right? That's the way it is. But yeah, it's always been Looney Tunes with the like music, tunes of music.
But I would have spelt it with TOONS too, so it's okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this
what's good, Matt?
All this is just we all have too much information. All of us. We all have too much information going through. Like that guy
Monopoly
had a monocle.
Man.
He had a monocle, and it was in the movie with
No, that was Mr. Magoo.
No. Well, okay, yeah, but he just was blind. It'll come to me. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, where he punches a guy out with a monocle. He's like, "Oh, I'm a Monopoly Man. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200."
Oh,
like,
so
you
it's
don't remember
all
that
Jim
scene?
Carrey's fault.
No,
no.
I do. And see, this is the thing too,
because he had a monocle.
This is the thing too. That's what makes it worse. Popular culture has advanced these Mandela effects because even some of the movies get it wrong when they reference it. But the guy on Monopoly, look at Monopoly.
Yeah, see, Lobster's with me.
Hang on.
Yeah. You find where is he going?
Oh, he must have a Monopoly Man Funko Pop.
Yeah, but if it's not like 30 years old, of course it's going to be changed.
Look at that. He's not even on the cover.
Oh, he's not on it.
It's Fortnite.
Yeah, he's not on here anywhere.
Oh, well,
I bet. Yeah, he's just not.
Does Peely have a monocle? Does Peely have a monocle in it?
Peely has a monocle. Yeah, maybe.
He should have a monocle.
I was like, hey, I got Fortnite Monopoly right here. I'll show you. But he's not. Yeah, he doesn't appear on here, and Peely doesn't have a monocle either. See. Well, I thought I was going to be able to prove it, but yeah, I mean, all of these images are taken from articles that are talking about the Mandela effect. So I trust that they're right about this stuff, right? But yeah, that's the thing. Popular culture continues to advance this phenomena and keep that misinformation popular as the more popular choice. But the peanut guy has a monocle.
He does, yeah.
Is the peanut guy on Scooby Peanut Butter too?
I knew we had something Monopoly.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You ready?
Oh,
yeah, that's too new. Of course, they're going to play into the he never had a monocle thing.
We got conspiracy theory moose over here.
Okay, look, go. There we go. Go to our private chat there. I posted the link to YouTube for that monocle Ace Ventura clip.
No, I definitely believe that that scene in Ace Ventura happened. I'm not doubting that. But I'm saying that contributes to the problem.
I'd like to contribute right now to everybody's problem.
Hang on, let me see.
Discord, what's going on here?
Yo, Wakko, you need to watch your language in chat, man. WTF?
Yeah.
Stands for fudge.
Yo, Bucky.
What else we got here? How do you guys spell Oscar Mayer?
I know, I absolutely spell it wrong.
With an E.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Oscar Mayer.
Yep. Oscar Mayer is with an A. I never really had an issue with this one. I guess
I know I did it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, this one doesn't. Oscar Mayer.
We use ballpark Franks, so.
Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Oh, I remember this song, but
yeah, that one's kind of. I mean, this one makes sense because I mean, not everybody's very good spellers. This one, Dabs. I would have loved to hear Dabs chime in on this one. Did Pikachu have a black tip on his tail?
I thought he did.
I would say he did just for aesthetics purpose, but it probably does not. I don't even know who this dude is, so.
he's only probably one of the most recognizable Pokemon ever.
The most iconic
What's Pokemon?
What the hell is a Pokemon?
A lot of people, Bucky Jaw. That's exactly what a lot of people say with a lot of these Mandela effects, and we're technical difficulties here.
Those are the bootleg versions of Pokemon.
Yeah, a lot of people are like early on, but no, that's part of the thing is that a lot that's everybody's instant saying. They say, oh well, he used that's the old logo, or he used to have that. No, these are great examples because what's in our head never existed. That's why it's considered a Mandela effect.
But it's in our head, so it did exist somewhere in the multiverse.
Well, if that is what you causes a Mandela effect,
you can't imagine anything that doesn't exist somewhere. It's why you can't.
Did we never invent anything?
You can't understand what it's like to not exist because, by definition, we exist. So you can't not exist. Like you can't even picture it. Anyway, back to Pikachu.
There's another one, animation Mandela
Scooby?
effect. Most people assume
Shaggy.
that has the Adam's apple.
He doesn't.
He did.
Zoinks.
Raggy.
He did. I don't believe this one. These are making me angry, I swear to God.
You know how difficult it would be to draw that Adam's apple when they're doing this back in the early, 1960s when they started this, or 70s, early 70s with Scooby-Doo? That'd be a pain in the butt. So they probably just said, probably in maybe like the first couple things that said, heck no, we're taking out the Adam's apple.
There you go. In the 70s, yeah.
70s, he used to have the Adam's apple.
Maybe for a little bit, and then
Bucky Jaw, I'm gonna let you I'll let you prove that to us. If you guys have proof to discredit any of these Mandela effects, I'd love to see it in the Discord. Let us know if you think any of the ones that we say don't exist actually do exist. I'd love to see it.
And the fact that Scooby-Doo is named after Scooby Snacks.
Oh, that's the last one I have of those.
Oh,
of the physical examples. But there's so many more. Like, okay, this one blew my mind too. What company do you guys remember Ed McMahon, right?
Vince McMahon?
No, Ed McMahon. the
Johnny Carson.
The guy with the giant checks that he would come to the Super Bowl.
After he was on Johnny Carson, right? You know he was on Johnny Carson, right? He was his right-hand man or whatever. His punchline setup guy.
Who was he what company was he the spokesperson for with the big giant checks?
Publishers Clearinghouse?
Moose, do you remember?
Publishers Clearinghouse, maybe?
No, I thought you meant Vince McMahon. I don't know who you're talking about.
You don't know who Ed McMahon is?
It sounds familiar, so maybe if I saw
Weird Al made a song about him.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, now you're making me feel bad.
So yeah, that's one of the things. Every chat. Who did he work for? Who did Ed McMahon work for?
Who does number 2 work for?
Publishers Clearinghouse. Lobster says Clearinghouse.
That's what I thought too. So
yeah, Publishers Clearinghouse.
It's the Tonight Show. Come on, we're all wrong.
Publishers Clearinghouse is the #1 answer, and he never worked for them. He worked for American Family Publishers. He never handed
What
anybody
the heck is
checks.
that? Did Publishing Clearinghouse buy that just to mess everybody up?
I don't know. They had very similar programs, and they both came in the mail back in the day. This was like 80s, 90s. I remember getting these all the time too. They had the stamps with all the different
the stamps. You put them on there and you ship it in, and
and they had very similar packaging for the envelopes that we'd get in the mail, and the one that had Ed McMahon's face on it, which everybody so vividly remembers as Publishers Clearinghouse. Nope, their envelope is blank. American Family Publishers was the one that had Ed McMahon as a spokesperson and had his face on their envelope.
That's cool. And what is another one that they think that Cinderella's castle's at the beginning of Disney World? Like you walk through the castle to get in, and it's not the case.
That is one. Yes, exactly. That is one where a lot of people think the entrance to Disneyland or Disney World is the castle, and it's actually off in a different part of the park.
It's like
you're gonna walk under the railroad. You're gonna walk under the railroad.
Yeah, and even people that have actually been to the park, like, still get that wrong.
Those aren't Disney fans.
or you think at this point it's people that have only been there once, right?
It's normies.
Yeah. Here's another good one. I couldn't tell you the movie to save my life, but I know I've heard of it. Obviously, it's an old black and white classic, Casablanca. It's one of the famous lines from the movie, right? Play it again, Sam. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I know those words.
I haven't seen the movie, but I heard the line. Yep.
Yeah.
It's probably not Sam, right? It's just play it again, right?
No, the line is play it once, Sam, for old time's sake. It's a completely different line.
Is that so that's just like the way people remember it as was wrong, and they've remembered it wrong for so long that they're like, no, it's this way.
Yeah. The most famous example I think that most people in our chat and ourselves are going to relate to is from Star Wars. Luke, I am your father. Right?
Pretty sure it's just I am your father, right?
It's no, I am your father. He doesn't say Luke, but everybody quotes him as saying, Luke, I am your father.
Right, but those aren't Star Wars fans. Those are posers.
Oh, I disagree. That's a lot of people.
Kirk say, beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up.
That is another one. Who said, was that in the chat just now?
Yeah, it's Uncle Gutty.
Yeah, there we go. You guys want to take a guess on how many times he's seen it? He says it?
Oh, Calvinator.
Because the answer is never.
Never.
Not once. He's never in all of Star Wars said, beam me up, Scotty.
Well, of course not in Star Wars, but you know.
Or did I say Star Wars? Sorry, Star Trek. Touche.
Now, so when I don't hear my wife right, is that the Mandela effect? Is that what's going on? When I don't understand what she says, is that the Mandela effect?
I don't think so. Chat, keep them coming. If you guys know some more Mandela effects that you think
if you got more,
might not have, because I've got a whole list of them. Let's see. There's another good one that also comes from Disney.
I'm sure there's all sorts of quote ones that's kind of easy to.
When the Wicked Queen in Snow White is in front of the mirror, what does she say?
It's not mirror on the wall.
On the wall.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
Yeah.
Right?
That's not right.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not right.
Nope. The actual line is magic mirror on the wall. She doesn't say mirror, mirror. She says magic mirror.
Nice.
I'm like, I can actually hear your heads exploding right now.
It's more like gears grinding. It's kind of like like missing shifts all over the place.
You were really excited about this topic too, and all you're doing is getting mad.
It's because it's all wrong. It's all wrong. It's so bad. Beam me up.
So does Gandalf say "Run, you fools"?
No.
No, he doesn't say that either.
What does he say then?
This is fly.
Fly.
Fly,
not
you
run.
fools.
Yeah.
But they can't fly. They're hobbits.
Fly like the wind.
You mean he was about to fly?
It's not fair for me to answer these questions though, because I've been reading this stuff all day long.
Yeah, I've been looking at this stuff all week too. So
I
Gutty had to freshen up on it, right? So
Gutty had another good one. This one I wasn't as familiar with, but I do know the answer now that I've done all the research.
Me too.
But
Shazam, right?
Well,
Shazam?
there's no such movie.
There is though.
No.
I've seen people
go look it up.
God, I have before. I've seen it.
Go look it up. The movie is Kazam.
Kazam, not Shazam.
And it's not Sinbad. It's a different actor. Sinbad's never been in Shazam or Kazam. So mad.
This is horrible. This is like crumbling my Shaquille O'Neal.
Is this the same Sinbad that fought the Cyclops on the island?
Yeah, the comedian. No, the different Sinbad, right? Comedian.
Yeah, it was Shaquille. It was in Kelvinator. It was not Mirror Mirror. It was Magic Mirror.
Yeah.
So what's up, Easy?
Shazam had Shaq. Now you guys are making up stuff.
It was Shaq-Zam.
You're trying to see. That's the thing is you start getting in these conversations about what it actually is, and people are trying to shoehorn. They're trying to shoehorn their own beliefs back into the story. It's like, no, this is the whole point of the Mandela effect: is what you think is true is not, and that is why we're talking about the Mandela effect here.
I'm pretty sure I bought Shazam 1 and 2 earlier, but I don't think it's the same Shazam.
Yeah, those are different. Those are different Shazams. But yeah, it's crazy. Let's see, what was another one?
So weird.
Oh, they had the one where Freddie Mercury at the end of We Are the Champions.
Okay, listen. I have a perfect. I wish I had thought to go back and clip this. But you guys, if you guys watch my Beat Saber streams, Queen is one of the new music packs for Beat Saber, and I will play that song. And at the very end of the song, it gets done, and the song fades out, and I always say, "Of the world."
Yeah.
And I'm always waiting. Why doesn't the song say it? Why did Beat Saber cut that off? It doesn't exist. The song does not have that last "of the world" that everybody thinks it does. However, this is one
fans sing it in the concert, right?
Yeah, in one of his live concerts, he actually did it, and so there is a recording of him doing it. But on the official album, the original album, the original cut, he does not say "of the world" at the very end.
Oh, okay. So, like, if you heard it on the radio, maybe they might play that part if they were playing the right version.
Well, they have to have
it's probably a live recording.
Yeah, it's a live recording. It's not the official. Yeah, it's not.
It's all Radio Gaga, anyways.
Well, it's like how many people have heard and feel the same way that we do, Wakko. That's how you sing the song. That's at the end of it.
Oh, by the way, yes, happy birthday, Uncle Gutty.
Happy birthday!
You don't want to hear that.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, a lot of people. But I'm telling you, it's so funny because when I read that one today, this is the first time I've ever heard the one about the Queen song, and so I had no idea that was in a Mandela effect. And then when I read that, it dawned on me. That's why I do that at the end of every Beat Saber song when I play it. I say it for him, expecting him to say it in the song.
I bet you it came about because at the concerts, I bet the fans all say it and he doesn't, right? You know, all the fans are singing along and they all sing it, "of the world."
Yeah. I don't know, but everybody thinks it. Oh, this is another.
What is this one? This
I don't know.
What's happening?
Uncle Gutty's got another good one. In Silence of the Lambs, how does Hannibal greet Agent Clarice Starling? I'm guilty of this because I've said it.
Yeah.
I say
You know what?
I say it all the time.
I say it all the time too, but I saw that movie so long ago.
Me too.
I can't remember.
Hello, Clarice, isn't it?
There you go. There you go. Nope. That line's not in the movie. He says good morning.
Good morning.
He simply tells her good morning.
Maybe it's in the book.
It is though, bro. It's like, hello, Clarice. It's super creepy.
Maybe that was like in one of the.
Is it the Silence of the Lambs Part 2?
The Loud Lambs?
Hazy said it's from the Cable Guy.
Cable Guy.
Did you ever see that, the Jim Carrey movie?
Actually, that's probably one of the only Jim Carrey movies I haven't seen is Cable Guy.
It is though. It is like you know, man, how many times in my life I've said hello, Clarice. You know, just come on, and that's not even a line. Same thing with Luke. I am your father. He doesn't say Luke.
No.
It's like, man.
Maybe because if you just walk up to somebody and say, "No, I'm your father," they'd be like, "What?"
Here's another good one. I wish I had more visual for this one, but picture Tom Cruise, Risky Business. If you were going to dress up like for Halloween as him from the famous scene where he slides again across the hallway, what are you wearing?
Shades, white shirt, underwear, and slippers or something. Right?
Well, that's one thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The shirt? He had a white shirt on, didn't he?
He had a white t-shirt
and underwear.
No, it wasn't white. It wasn't a white shirt. I'm looking at a picture of it right now.
No, he had a. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was thinking he had an undershirt on. You're right. It's a pink button-up shirt.
Yep.
White socks.
Underwear. That was the only thing you got right. And white socks.
And white socks.
Just socks.
Underwear.
Okay.
There are no sunglasses.
No sunglasses.
But everybody, when they do that
He's wearing nothing
for a that's used to be a very popular Halloween costume. Everybody always wore shades. I think to the point where actually, and this is where a lot of it comes from too, is the Halloween stores. They'll sell the costumes that have these different things in them. It'll be like a Risky Business costume for that Tom Cruise scene, and it'll include a pair of sunglasses.
Well, if not, it's just a pair of underwear and a t-shirt.
That's true.
They're upselling us, those bastards.
Yeah, I know. It's like yeah.
I want to know what version of Risky Business Minix is watching. Is it the X-rated version that he has nothing on? Or is it
yeah, you might have downloaded the wrong one, Minix. The wrong one.
Yeah. If you pulled it up on a website with a logo that's similar to this one, you're on the wrong movie.
Right site, wrong movie. Yeah.
Rated E for everyone.
Everyone.
Tiny Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's from Family Guy. It's hilarious.
Tiny. Yeah.
We already talked about the Run You Fools from Lord of the Rings. We talked about the Hello Clarice. Of the World. That's Freddie Mercury. We already did that, and We Are the Champions.
Man. There's so many.
Here's another really good one. Another example of modern pop culture getting it wrong. What's the theme song for Mr. Rogers?
Welcome to the neighborhood. It's been a long time. I don't know.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. He says it's
Won't You Be Mine or something?
A beautiful day in this neighborhood is actually, it's a small detail, but it's another thing that everybody gets wrong. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood is how the song goes.
My neighbor.
I want to ask my wife this one, and anybody in the chat, you're welcome to answer as well. But my wife specifically, because she's a massive I Love Lucy fan. Okay. How many times has Ricky Ricardo said Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
Probably
Is it
never.
like every episode.
Probably never.
Seriously.
Yeah, more.
That's a lot of people.
Bowlers probably 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was right too.
Every episode. Yeah, 0.
Maybe
it's
2.
another.
Maybe
it's
2.
It's another 0. He never says it. I swear,
everybody get
knowing that
from?
she's a Lucy fan, I've told that to her before.
Yeah, I bet it came from like some type of sitcom that was making fun of I Love Lucy, and they
surely it did. There's something that caused people to think that that's what it says all the time.
Magic
skit or something. Yeah.
Saturday Night Live skit. That's probably what.
The Weird Al song, right? That's probably that.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
No, not that was Ricky.
We talked about Sinbad never playing a genie.
What about the one with the Jaws and Roy Snyder there? You see that one there?
Jaws?
Oh yeah. See, I didn't. I never really. Yeah, but apparently that line is often misquoted.
Yep. I always say we're going to need a bigger boat, and it's not. It's you're going to need a bigger boat.
You're going to need a bigger boat. Oh, this is kind of a goofy one too. Smokey the Bear, the forest fire. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah.
Well, his name's not Smokey the Bear. It's Smokey Bear. Also another small difference, but one that, most people get wrong.
Man.
Let's see.
How do you spell double stuff Oreo?
Well, I know, but
right, everything's a lie.
Everything's a
lie. What are?
Is it 1 or 2 F's in this stuff?
2. Maybe.
Oh, 3. Here we go.
Nope, only 1.
Just 1 F. I'd like to give it many more F's.
5 F's. Can I
give it 5? More F's? What about the famous line from Kevin Costner's Field of Dreams?
Build it and they will come.
Dan?
If we build it, they will come.
Yeah, that one.
If you build it, they will come, right?
Yeah.
It's actually, if you build it, he will come.
Oh, yeah. Because it's talking about his dad, so.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. That was a spoiler alert.
Oh, spoiler alert!
From a 40-year-old movie.
Yeah. After 30 years, they can...
And is there a Z in Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its. Cheese Nips.
I gotta stop because I'm getting ahead on everybody.
I know we're all not even on the same website. Scroll, we all have our websites up.
Messed up. We all remember everything wrong.
Yeah,
that doesn't say a lot.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just going to claim to my wife it's the Mandela Effect. Sorry, honey. I'm Mandela Effect.
This is the way I remember it. I'm sorry.
And so that's what most people assume it's. They call it confabulation, where your brain just fills in the gaps of your memory with just whatever it thinks.
Oh, that's a better word to use. I think that's a better word to use.
Confabulation.
I mean, my brain was just confabulating what you're saying.
Confabulated, yeah. I won't remember that at all.
But I know Moose really wants to talk about this more, and we'll let him get crazy here if you want. But a lot of people theorize that there's some multiversal aspects to this. There's infinite choices and infinite worlds that where it would be that way, and so it's just like all these layers of multiverse merging and crisscrossing with one another, and so it's man, you go down that rabbit hole, you can get lost real quick. No wonder it took me so long to prep for this show.
Hey Moose, how many states are there in the United States?
What's that, Mom? Okay, I'm coming. 52. 50?
It's just 50, but that's the thing. Everybody thinks it's either 51 or 52.
52 is a very popular answer, especially for people that don't live in the United States, because
we have two province.
They think that the two extra, Alaska and Hawaii, are two extra states, and we have 50 here, and then we have two more. So
is that what it is?
That's why a lot of people. That's the theory between why so many people answer 52.
It makes sense though, because they seem like, oh, and this and that.
Yeah, but there's 48 continental states, and then we got Alaska and Hawaii, which I believe were the last two states, if I'm not mistaken. I know one of them was one of them was the last state. I don't remember that. Anyway, that's another show.
The U.S. bought Alaska from Russia or Canada. I can't remember which, but back in the day, way back.
Well,
it's your history, not mine. But, that's probably they probably don't. They're just like, yeah, we always own that, but no.
here's one right here. How about in I Love Rock and Roll? Everybody thinks that she's saying, "I saw him standing there by the record machine," and it's actually, "I saw him dancing there by the record machine."
Yeah, that was another one I saw. I couldn't relate with that one because I don't know anything about that one.
Nothing about that.
How about the famous line from The Wizard of Oz?
You too, my pretty. That one?
No.
About you and my little dog too.
About not being in Kansas anymore.
Were they in Nebraska?
They might have been by the time Moose gets done with them.
Shit, we're in Florida.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's Toto. I've a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. I have a feeling. Nobody talks like that.
She's not thinking, she's feeling. Okay.
Yeah, nobody talks like that these days. So that's another one that I can easily write off as like people are just kind of like upgrading the verbiage to how we actually talk today. You know, like, I have a feeling.
Yeah, that's right, Kelvinator, right? Yeah, that's what we just said. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, most people think that's the line, but it's not.
I don't feel we're in Kansas anymore. That's the real one?
Yeah. I have a feeling. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas.
Okay, I guess I'm going to have to change how I say that all the time now. Okay.
Do you say that often?
Yeah, right.
Shit, I got to write that down.
Well, I've quoted that before. I'm a movie.
I think everybody has,
you know?
right?
I like to quote movies. How do you guys spell the cereal Captain Crunch?
Isn't it like CAPN?
CAP apostrophe T within crunch.
Very close. Very close. It's CAP apostrophe N. Captain.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Crunch. I almost gave it away by the way I said it. Captain Crunch.
Captain.
Instead of Captain.
Anyway, that reminds me. I took the sprinkle donut today, and then one of my buddies like, "Yeah, we're calling you Captain Sprinkles all day today." I was like, "Fuck, give me a break." Looks good.
Oh, that's greatness. that's dudes for you. What about you guys have seen the famous meme of what's his Morbius from The Matrix with the two pills, and he's like, and the quote is, "What if I told you, whatever, what if I told you something, whatever." He never says that. He never says that in the movie, but people quote that all the time and make memes. I mean, it's a viral meme.
Yeah,
the whole "what if I told you that." Yeah, and he doesn't actually ever say that.
He's got to say something close to that, though, because he's...
What if I told you?
If I told you that quote is wrong.
You just want it to be all wrong.
I don't like it here anymore.
Whose idea was the show anyways? Wasn't it yours, Moose?
Actually,
not the Mandela.
No, was it dabs?
this was actually my wife's idea.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Not my
So it's pretty cool. Like it's really. I don't know, chat. What do y'all think? Do you have any more examples of the Mandela effect that we haven't covered? What do you think causes it? That's what I really want to know. I want to know what people
just stuff
think.
we remember wrong.
All the good ideas, you got that right, Lobster.
But it's like it's more than that, because it's a series of people. I mean, it's not just it's beyond a coincidence. It's thousands of people constantly getting the same thing wrong. It's like it's a phenomenon.
It is, but it's like if I were to say something wrong, which let's face it, that never happens. But then you guys all agree with me, and then chat's like, "Oh, that must be right," and they'll go out like that. It spreads like
gossip
fast.
And that's
gossip.
Yeah, that's one of the things too, is they're talking about with the advent of the internet.
Social media.
It's like these.
Is it like the telephone game?
Yeah, the misinformation,
and then from one person to another, and it just, hey, it was really something else.
Yeah, exactly. We all remember that game, right? The telephone game. Yeah. It's very interesting. I'm telling you, the more I wasn't thoroughly excited about the topic until I started researching it, and then I was like, this is really interesting, and I've read some of these articles before, and I thought, whatever, but I really took a deep dive into it with this since we were doing the show about it, and man, I want to go read like 4 or 5 more articles about this, because it's fascinating to me. It really is.
Buller Dan, the Weird Al song, "Everything You Know Is Wrong."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That song's truth.
Yeah,
it is all true. You know what else is true? We have a Q-tip in the house.
We have tips for tonight.
Is Q standing by? Maybe we can.
He's in chat. He was just said something.
Q, are you in the vicinity?
We can bring him in.
I'm in. All right.
He says he's here. Okay.
Let's
get you a link there, buddy.
Click the link.
Send him the link to the other chat that we have going on. No.
Here, click this link.
You're
psych, it's a virus.
You just failed your before training.
You remember that link when computers were like new? They're like, "Oh, click here," and you're like, "Okay," you click it. It's like your disk tray would pop out.
Yeah.
I don't think that actually.
You mean
happened.
the cup holder? You mean the cup holder?
The cup holder. That's the
cup holder.
That's what it was. It was the cup holder. Yeah.
Oh, my cup holder.
That never actually happened.
Computer?
That's
what?
a Mandela effect.
The story when the people call tech support and they can't figure out why their computer's not working, and because then the tech support's asking all these questions, and finally it's like, oh well, we have no power, and that's why the computer wasn't working.
It's like, yes, things use electricity, and
let's take a look at Q's Q-tip for the day, real quick, while we're waiting on him to join us. When he gets in here, he can talk to us more about it, I reckon.
I don't even know I don't know what he did this week.
Well, you're about to find out.
Suspense.
Oh, the duck pond. I can't hear it.
Yep. No volume.
Damn it. Did I forget the...
Yep. I would guess yes.
I forgot to... Damn it.
It's okay. It's a nice graphic, though.
Damn it, Bobby.
That's good. It's very, very nice. Very nice.
Q is in the building.
There's the button.
Today's Q-tip is about a panorama tip. Using a panorama, you usually only capture one person in the panorama. And as you see in this video, we are doing a panorama with a duck as the example of a person in the panorama. in this panorama here, you see, you have one duck here on the left-hand side. This is normal panorama. But for today's Q-tip, we're going to show you another way. When one person's recording a panorama, when they stop the frame at a midpoint, you'll move your object to the next frame. When the new panorama comes out, you will have panorama 2 individuals, in this case 2 ducks in the same panorama. The first one and the second one in the grass, first one which is sitting up in the lily pad. And this is today's Q-tip.
Awesome.
And there we go.
So
there we go.
You're purposely making 2 ducks. Is that with one? Is that what you're trying to do?
Can you hear us, Q?
Is he muted?
Hello.
I don't think so. Technically. So basically, he's using the panoramic feature on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's only got 1 duck, but he wants 2 in the photo. So he stops painting right there in the middle, moves the duck to the other side, and then continues. And now in the finished product, he's got 2 ducks.
Is that how they do it in the movies? When they have those 2 people on the same screen at the same time? Same actor?
I think it's more of a green screen and overlay kind of thing. But
you don't have a Q. If you can hear us, you do not have a mic connected, and that's why we can't hear you. That's what it's telling me.
I can hear you now.
Okay, there you go.
No, now he's got a mic connected.
He needs cue cards.
Yeah.
Cue cards.
Headphones.
They're down at the duck pond. He left them there.
Bazinga.
Cue cards. I get it.
That's your next segment. Q is cue
The
cards.
cue cards.
Cue cards.
That's a funny one. You could just write you could write a question and a funny answer on the back or something like that. You can quiz us with the cue cards.
Okay. That's a good idea there.
So why was that your Q-tip? What inspired that one?
So the reason for that is that when I was on vacation with the significant other, we were taking panoramas. I was in the normal way. And then she was like, hey, you can do it this way. And kind of like I have 2 ducks in a picture with the panoramas where I had like 2 of us in the picture, So,
You could like have somebody sitting here and then get them to move and then keep panning and have like 2 or 3 different people, the same person in all like multiple different spots. That's kind of cool. I might try that later.
Yeah, and that's what you said you did, right? You started it with you guys in one spot and then you moved your people, you moved yourselves and then continued it, right?
Correct. And if you do it correctly, you can have people like looking at themselves. There's a lot of cool things you can do from that,
That opens up a lot of possibilities. You said you could like hit yourself, like make it look like you're punching yourself or saying hi or
yeah. I told you there's a lot of really cool TikToks. Him being a photographer like he is, and Q has some amazing photography skills. He's posted some of those pictures in the Discord. When he takes trips out to like when you went to the Grand Canyon and stuff like that. And it's like, wow, that really cool stuff. And these tips that I see on TikTok and stuff, like, they're really cool. It's really interesting to see how people do these techniques. And I was like, man, you should definitely drill into these and I bet you could really show us some cool stuff on these Q-tips with stuff like this. I mean,
can you move your microphone closer?
Oh, am I bouncing in and out again?
A little bit.
Yep,
a little bit.
That's better.
Not horrible, but
Anyway, so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Anyway,
was
any
definitely
Mandela
good.
effects there, Q?
I think next time you need bigger ducks though.
That one was just a example I had with me.
Do you have many ducks?
Yeah, so
do you have any mighty ducks?
He's got to have at least one mighty duck.
Do you have a Donald Duck?
I thought that was like the lamp from Genie.
There's that one.
Do you have all the Are all those ducks in a row?
Yes, in a row.
Good.
They do.
Boom.
And another one I had in the example, it's somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere.
Yeah, we all think we're comedians here. Don't worry, Q. We're not. Yeah.
Nah, you're good.
You guys aren't comedians?
Speaking of comedy, Q, do you want to hang out with us while we go through some memes real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yes, I love the memes.
Let's go.
Names.
First time we get to see Moose smile after all the disappointing things that he thought were true.
Don't remind me of that.
Are these going to be Mandela memes? So we don't
know. No.
None of you.
If they are, I'm leaving.
None of these
are
real.
No, Amber hurt all of our feelings.
Oh man,
in like 5 words there.
That's it. I'm just going to mute myself.
None of us are. We're all lame. We're all lame. Speaking of the meme machine, though, guys, next week we have our show. Next week is going to be our law enforcement and first responder appreciation show. We have a special guest, iHawk Nation, coming on with us, which a lot of you guys know him as a game streamer, but maybe not so many of you guys know he's actually a detective in real life. So he's going to be our guest next week as Detective Hawkinson rather than iHawk Nation. And so we're going to pick his brain about all the different things he's seen in his career. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to tweak the meme machine meme of the week contest a little bit. Let's make it a real contest again. We'll throw out some V-Bucks for the winner. And so get those memes into the meme machine channel that is in the Discord. But 2, let's get some law enforcement memes. Let's really give iHawk a little razzing a little bit. Let's get some law enforcement memes in there. Maybe just memes that have something to do with law enforcement, make fun of law enforcement. Let's keep it respectful, of course, but let's get some funny shit in there. All right.
No dumpster fires next weekend. No dumpster fires.
The show's a dumpster fire. But yeah, I just thought that would be really cool. So that, if you guys are wondering what I'm looking for next week, I want police officer memes one way or the other. And we're going to let iHawk pick the winner. And we will have a winner. Somebody wins some V-Bucks next week in the meme of the sheen. In the meme machine, meme of the week.
Detective John Kimball.
Yeah.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Yeah, bacon memes. Of course. Of course. Let's go.
Bacon.
All right, carry on. This is really just kind of a PSA for the meme machine.
Can you use the voice?
You know what's not cool, Bobby? Posting a meme that's been posted 25 times a week.
How come this got posted like right after mine? I posted, this was like on there like within a minute. I was like, oh.
Because you reposted something.
It was new to me.
It's just a poster child.
Look, it's evident that if you're reposting something that was just posted earlier in the day, you're obviously not looking at the other memes and reacting to the other memes. So it's my job to call you out.
Yeah. I expected. It was so quick.
That's not how you're supposed to cook it. I take it.
I don't think.
Well done.
It's true though. Does this guy, has he ever smiled? I don't know.
Take a look at the picture. You have to ask that question.
That's him in every movie.
If you ever find a picture where he's smiling, it's the Mandela Effect. It doesn't really exist. It's AI.
And AI is getting really good.
God. This poor guy. you famous for? Well, I had a stroke and everybody made fun of me forever.
That's basically it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Space Cowboys. Maybe.
Why are you so sad, little arrow? You wouldn't understand, Big Cave.
All right, our podcast just went rated R, so let's go.
we just literally got canceled.
Innuendo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where we get canceled.
Must be doing it right.
Is that Jim Carrey?
It's an animatronic, right?
This one had me dying.
That was a good one.
And I don't think I even have to tell you who posted this one. Hash Brown, you might have a guess. Oh my god. Where does he find these memes, man?
Oh man, that's something else.
You don't get the little arrow one.
You don't get the little arrow one. Well, he's got a little arrow and she's got a big cave.
All right.
Giggity.
Yeah, think a little dirtier there, Amber.
Imagine seeing this ad and not knowing who Alex Trebek was. And if you can't read the fine print on there, it says your bones may be in jeopardy. What is it? What the? It's got to be a Got Milk commercial, right? That's got to be what that is. Oh man!
What else would it be?
You just lost a whipped cream pie taste contest or something.
Right. It's
You just got done playing Have You Ever?
It's Ms. Mocha. Yeah.
Never Have I Ever? Oh man, that's a good one. Here's Moose's.
Yeah, that is fine.
The doctor says, "Are you feeling any pain?" Me, only the normal amount. Doctor, the normal amount is 0.
Oh,
yeah. Tell that to my body, doc.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh yeah.
It's gonna hurt every time you move.
You know what's so funny? You can really tell the median age of our Discord, but because anytime memes making fun of being old are posted, the likes just go up. The reaction, there's a lot of reactions on those memes.
What do you mean it shouldn't hurt?
That's what she said.
Really?
Poor little arrow.
Poor little arrow. Immune to flashbangs.
Helen Keller was immune to flashbangs. And if we weren't canceled yet, we just got canceled.
Is that like a flash mob?
Yeah. A flashbang. No. Flash. God.
Why didn't she hear it?
Was that the last one? No.
That was the last one. That was the last one. Hey, that was 8 memes, man. How many you want me to put in here?
All of them.
All of them. I know.
The whole show.
No, I really go through and I scan the meme machine and I look for the ones that have the most reactions, and those are the ones that make it on the show. So when you're posting memes in the Discord, don't forget to also scroll around. Don't be like Moose and just post and jump out. Scroll around, read the other memes, check them out, drop them a like, show some appreciation for the humor that other people have shown, and don't get offended by anything.
And Wakko does give out, V-Bucks to the people who put in the most memes too. So
That's
an example of the Mandela effect, because that never happened.
That's also false information.
But yeah, man, that's our show for tonight. Unless anybody has any final thoughts or anything we want to talk about. You guys got anything special going on this week?
working my life away. Yeah. That's not special though. So
yeah, this is normal.
That's just Monday through Friday.
I got to work Saturday too, so there's that.
Ooh, that sucks.
I work every
Saturday. I'll be a referee for a football league on Saturday.
Are you live
football
or flag football?
Flag football. Okay.
That's not special lobster.
Dallas plays Sunday.
Unless they're expected to win, then that might be special.
Well, we know that's not true due to my meme. So.
Yeah. I work on Sunday.
You work Sunday. At least
Cowboy fans welcome.
What?
That's a very short alleyway, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Cowboy Drive. Like
shots.
3 plays, 1 play, no done.
Oh, I'm like looking at the chat. I'm trying to figure out what you are talking about. I didn't even see Q acting full over there.
Boulder's got jokes. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. It's almost 11.
It's all Moose's fault. He made us push back the show so we could still be late.
But I made it. I haven't even showered yet. I don't even want to sit next to myself.
I was all by myself.
Like I said, like I always say, you get what you pay for.
Hey, we do have NFL starts this week. The first game is on right now. If you're an NFL fan, we the Discord gets crazy busy this time of year, especially the sports channel. We have Monday Night Football squares for bit donors on my channel. We've got subs get to play in the NFL weekly pick'ems. And if you missed it on Tuesday, myself and Dabs started up a new podcast with Genuvial and Firestorm from the Discord, a sports-oriented podcast. We debuted that on Tuesday, and it was a lot of fun. So if you're an NFL fan, fantasy football fan, you don't want to miss our Tuesday night podcast. We'll probably be late starting that one too, just for the record, just so we temper expectations. You know, I'm still going to be late, but it's going to be a good time.
So regardless. It really wasn't Moose's fault then, is what you're saying?
No, tonight was Moose's fault.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with that. That's the hill I'm gonna die on.
Fine, I'll just miss the next one. God.
No, you can't miss the next one.
I know.
Although this is the foursome you'll expect to see next week with iHawk, because Q is subbing in for Daddy Dabs next week. And then as he's got experience in law enforcement through dispatch, and so we've invited him to come on and chat with us as well next week when we chat with iHawk about being in law enforcement. So expect to see these same 4 smiling faces next week as well. So it should be a great show, and let's show some respect for the people that put themselves in harm's way on behalf of public safety.
By making all those memes, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to razz them a little bit. You know what I mean? We got to razz them a little bit. Let's make some good memes. What else?
Let's get that. Show appreciation.
Fortnite Friday tomorrow night.
Yeah,
who all's playing?
Tomorrow I may not be. No, I'm going to a concert tomorrow night, so I will not be on.
Another concert. Who you seeing this time?
Pantera.
The
nice.
new Pantera.
Yeah, it's got Zach Wild in there, so he's one of my favorites. So
right on. Still, I'm actually surprised they carried on the name Pantera, just because. Well,
it's really in honor of Tor. It's not. They're not trying to replace Dime and Daryl. It's just they're trying to honor them by playing their music.
Oh, okay.
That's
I like that. I didn't know.
It's not. Yeah, they're just honoring them by playing their music.
They were here in Dallas a couple weeks ago as one of the opening acts for Metallica. So
yep. I'm going to see them in next year too. But tomorrow's just Pantera. Sorry, Pantera's the headliner, and Lamb of God is the opener.
Wow,
Nice.
that's a good one.
Nice. All right. Well, I know you guys love to do the awkward wave time, but before we do, would we like to set up a raid target?
Sure.
Pulling up my dashboard now since I've been slacking and didn't have that up.
Semi-autos are on.
Yeah, sounds good. that would explain why
he's
he
not
didn't
in there
stop
tonight.
through today. Yeah, he's usually here watching the show. Yeah, I'm totally down with that. Let's go say hi to the semi-autos.
All right.
They got a really cool stream.
Yeah, I like how they both are at the same time playing the same game. I like that.
Yeah, husband and wife dual stream. It's pretty cool. It's entertaining.
Yeah, it is cool.
They're fun.
Yeah, I
Well, one thing with Superhero. Superhero does that too. Superhero, because him and his son play.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they switch streams. They actually switch points of view sometimes, which is cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool for sure. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go say hi to Superhero Gamers. Give them
semi-autos.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
They're in bed. You know, Superhero Gamers are in bed. They're like 6 hours ahead of us. So.
apparently, I'm tired too. Yeah, semi-autos. Blow them up in the chat. Let them know that THF says hello and give them hell. They're a great couple to watch. They're fun.
They are. They're really fun.
All right.
Love them. All right. Bye, everyone.
I'm starting the raid now, and
waiting now.
Waving. And I'm waving. 6, 5, 4.
There's a countdown for this too.
No, mine's already gone.
There we go. And then we got right. Okay, I'm pressing the button.